It felt, I executed exactly what I wanted to, so Pete, my coach kept telling me that don't go on the rabbit, put yourself in like 4th or 5th position, and just see where you can work from there. And he said with like 250 left, make a strong kick and just like go like that. So I just tried to execute that as like perfectly as possible.
You closed in 24:89. Did you think you'd be able to close that quickly?
It was a slowish pace, so I mean, if I'm going out in 50 and then maybe 1:15 closing in 24, it'd be pretty hard. But with a slow pace like that, I knew it was doable.
What does a win like this mean early in the season for you?
It means a lot. This is my first win at the Armory, so I've been here. This is my 5th time, so I finally got my first win. So going back all the way back to New Balance Nationals, my senior year of high school, I kind of never could win here. I keep coming 2nd, 3rd, but never a 1st place. So I'm really happy with today.
When Pete told you to stick back like 4th or 5th, was that because he thought that was your best chance to win the race? What was the thinking behind that?
No, I think my best chance to win the race would probably just go right off the rabbit and try to go as fast as possible. Because people really didn't go with the rabbit because it was kind of fast and it's early in the season, but he just wanted me to kind of get in like a crappy position. Because last year I was kind of getting lucky in my positioning and stuff like that, and he's just like, you're not always going to get that lucky, so you got to kind of work with your tactics and work how to get around people and get boxed in and all that. And there's no better way to do it than indoors.
So you were basically just practicing tactics and then ended up breaking the American record, you know.
Yeah, but it's not a sluggish field, you know what I mean? This was a good field, so
yeah.
I know that even though a tactical race might be it, it's still going to come out to be a good win if I could win.
Yeah.
Were you aware at the ending where they're getting close to the record?
When I saw the clock go like 1:42, 1:43, I was like, oh God, I don't have a chance. And to get it by 0.2 seconds, like it's not really much room for error there, but when I passed the clock and I realized I broke it again, I was really happy.
Do you know what the indoor world record is and how attainable do you think that's possible?
I think it's extremely hard. I met Wilson tipped it as a record 1:42.6, I believe, and I only ran a little bit faster than that outdoors, so I'm going to try to work on improving my outdoor time rather than trying to get as good as I can indoors.
Since you have so many meets that are I feel like whenever you're in like your running for indoor, there's not that many meets like to be able to prepare for and to like look forward to running.
Yeah.
How do you prepare for the meets and like keep that mentality of racing whenever you're in your training zone?
Well, it's kind of like, so I'd always think like you don't do indoors because it's kind of like fool's gold if you do good. But like looking back at like the history of indoors, like a lot of people have ran indoors competitively. Like even Centro back in 2016 when he got that gold, he was running indoors like pretty competitively. So I'm starting to take indoors a little bit more seriously, still not as serious as outdoors, still trying to have a little bit of fun, but I'm just trying to work on like tactics like I did today.
And does every race that you're racing at this point now kind of prepare you for what's to expect in the summer, like whenever it comes to the Olympics and everything like that?
Yeah, for sure. This is I think the best like indoor field I've ever won against. So Isaiah and Bryce aren't like scrubs, you know what I mean? It's a really good field. So just racing guys like this early on in the season, I know no one's in peak form, including myself, so it's just kind of giving me confidence to see where I can work for like this way forward.
Were you worried at all, like 300 to go, that you'd be able to get around all those guys in the home straight?
I was pretty confident. I think I had like 50 meters to move on a straightaway because I'd rather move on a straightaway than a bank, obviously, for indoors. But I was pretty confident with the pace that it was like feeling pretty slow that I'd get around them pretty quick.
Yeah.
What are you taking away from this race that you're going to use in the outdoor season?
Just more confidence, I think. Just reassurance that I'm not just living off the glory of winning the Worlds last year. You know, I still got to stay hungry because 2020 is even a bigger year than 2019. So I'm just trying to carry on what I did in 2019 and bring it into 2020 and hopefully get even better.
Are your workouts better than they were this time last year?
Yeah, definitely. My workouts are a lot better because I mean last year this time I've only been working out for 5 weeks, so I was able to get a good all the way in mid-November, you know, training and running, hitting the roads all the way up until now. So I feel like my base training is definitely better and my speed will hopefully come around.
Was there any workout in particular that kind of told you a fast time might be possible today?
Not really. I'm working out with Craig, and he's just a miler. You know, like, don't get me wrong, Craig's really good, but you know, he doesn't have that fast switch like a lot of these guys have. So I haven't really been beating that as much as I'd like to.
So is it more strength oriented than it was for you this time last year?
Yeah, definitely. So if he's doing like tempos or stuff like that, at like 5 minute pace and like 4 miles of that, I'll hop in like 2 laps, hop out a lap, hop in 2 laps, and maybe do that like 3 or 4 times or so.
So like a fartlek type thing, or
yeah, if that's what you want to call it. Yeah. Is there a word for that? Yeah, that's.
Well, fartlek you're like jogging in between.
No, I wouldn't jog in between, but 2 laps on, 1 lap off, 2 laps on, and I mean that's like a tempo pace. That's what I do with like Coco Constant. She's running a mile later. I can never keep up with her in distance workouts, so I'll hop in 2 laps, take a lap break, hop in 2 laps, take a lap break, and that's kind of the base of my strength work.
And how long is like how much distance total would you run in a workout like that?
I try to get maybe 4 to 5K worth of work in there. Worth of like the 2 on, 1 off, 2 on, 1 off. So it might be like a 5 minute tempo, do 2 repeat 800s at 2:30 or something.
And will you run USA Indoors next week?
Next year?
Next week.
Oh, next week? I think so. I mean, that was the plan. I kind of want to look forward today because this is pretty much the field that's going to be for US Indoors. So I got an American record, and I don't know if I'm going to end off that or if I'm going to keep on trying to race and maybe do something special for USA Indoors too, but not 100% sure yet.
Not 100% sure.
Are you a big goal setter? Like, do you write down goals?
Never. I don't even write down a workout journal, which I guess was kind of strange apparently because all my teammates do, but I think my coach does a good job collecting that stuff. I don't really put down goals, like I just kind of put myself into trying to get a winning mindset to everything I do. Like I don't really care about time, and I think that's what helped me last year a lot, is that I wasn't really focused on time too much and just really so just winning.
Is there a moment that you remember feeling like, oh, this is weird compared to everyone else that I've ever written things down?
There's a lot of things that I do differently that I write down. Like I'll never really work out in spikes. I won't put spikes in my spikes. Like I like to like work out in trainers. I won't do certain stretches unless it's a meet. So it's a lot of little mental games that I do with myself that I only do if I know I gotta run fast, like a meet like today.
How did the no spikes, under spikes thing start?
It's just everything. It's like, well, if I can hit these times in a workout without spikes or my flats, then I'll feel that much better when I'm doing it with spikes. So just kind of a little mental game I play. It's not really that serious.
So you don't keep a running log? You have no desire to do that?
Not really. I mean, I've ranged from working out like a 400-meter runner all the way up to working out like a 5K runner. So I kind of get the base of like where my training and where I feel good at. But no running logs.
Does Pete keep track of that?
I would hope so. I think he does. He's really into that. He'll text me and he'll be like, "How was the workout?" And I'll be like, "Good." And he'll be like, "Okay, what was it?" I was like, I tell him the workout, and he's like, "No, what'd you run?" Like it's like a 5 message back and forth. But he's just trying to get as much out of me that I do in the workout if he's not there. Because I think he's probably writing it down.
Do you have a workout after this?
I don't think so. If I run USA's, I don't have a workout. But if I do run this, do a workout, then I'm not doing USA's. So that'll be the tell. If I'm working out with Coco, I'd rather just do USA's, to be honest.
Can you compare the young Donavan Brazier from 4 years ago going into the trials and everything to the world champion Donavan Brazier going into the trials?
I think a little bit more mature. I think I'm kind of like grown into my body a little better. And I always kind of had that mindset where I was like, if I can do the same amount of work or just work like consistently the same, like I guess work as hard as I was the year before, I'll just naturally get faster because like your body's gonna mature, you're gonna get bigger and stuff like that. So my mindset was always just, if I just do at least what I did last year, I'll at least get a little faster. So I just kind of go into races now, just trusting my coaching and just trusting that everything I'm doing is making me the most well-prepared athlete in my life.